of the initiatives that most companies have has to do with diversity and inclusion. And when we talk about inclusion, we're talking about how do you make sure everybody feels included, and how do you create an environment that is inclusive. We make it much more complicated than it really should be, because there are really some fundamental principles about what we're talking about when we're talking about, hey, you feel included or you don't. In today's episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to revisit this topic with an 11-year-old to show you how simple it really is, and how these fundamental principles of what it means to feel included and what it means not to feel included, you already know. It's just a matter of, are you behaving in a way that is including everyone? She's 11. She's in the 6th grade now in September. And she's going to talk to us a little bit about how it feels not to be included. Ariel, you told me earlier a story about your year last year. So why don't you tell us that story?
Yeah, like she said, it was last year in 5th grade when I felt like my teacher didn't appreciate me. She wasn't including me. Like, she thought I was stupid or something.
What gave you that impression? Like, why do you think she thought that, and why did you feel not included?
Because I think it's the way she acts. Like, the first week, I sat, in the front of the room, and then when she moved desks, a week later, I was in the back of the room, and I stayed there for the whole entire year, and
Wow.
I never moved.
So just that made you feel not included?
And, she would, never call on me. Even if I knew the answers, I'd raise my hand, and she would not call on me. And I just started to be more quiet and, feeling alone. And,
wow.
Yeah.
So it made you feel bad?
Yeah, it hurt.
Yeah, it hurt.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Now, why didn't you talk to her about it?
Well, I was gonna do that, but I was scared that I would get in trouble and she'd get frustrated and upset and mad. I'm trying to do my job. Don't say I'm not doing my job right. And I didn't want to end up in the principal's office because I tried really hard not to end up there, and I did it.
That's great. Talk to us a little bit about what it feels like not to be included.
Well, it hurts, and you feel like you're invisible, and nobody can see you. And every time you try to make yourself uninvisible, it's impossible, basically.
Right.
They're just...
Because they're not paying it. They
Yeah.
just don't see you.
Yeah.
They don't see you. And what could she see? If she was going to see you, what did you have to contribute?
Well, I would share more of my thoughts and ideas and all of that that I have.
And did you have the ideas?
Yeah.
And thoughts? And you knew a lot of answers? Yeah. Great. And do you think she treated the other children or the other kids in the class the same way?
No, because she basically had favorites.
So she had favorites. She liked certain people. What do you think it was? Why do you think she liked certain people and not others?
I don't know. I guess it's just the way she worked. We've been there for 23 years.
Yeah. That could be a problem. So, set in her ways, feels comfortable with certain people. You're right. I wonder if any of us, any people do that. They've been around too long. There's certain type of people they want to be around.
And she just does the basic part of her job, teaches us.
That's very true. So she got comfortable. She did the basic part of her job.
Yeah.
And, oh well, I don't have to deal with Ariel. Well, I appreciate that perspective today. Thank you, Ariel, for sharing your wisdom with us. Thanks for watching. And always remember this. Every single moment, you have a choice in what you say, what you do, and how you make people feel. Pause and make those choices wisely and intentionally, because every single moment, those choices are who you become.